Are you kidding me? With plenty of health to spare. What on earth is there to say about Dr. Mario? Hello and welcome to WedNESday. Today we'll be looking at 1985's Gradius, a space shoot-'em-up. And you know, it's the first game in a while on this series that's actually a lot of fun. If you cheat, which I did. So, Gradius was made by Konami, so partway through the game I tried out the Konami code and it turns out the game's a lot funner with a lot more upgrades. So, flying through space. Little dudes fly up and if you shoot all 4 of them, they drop, well, this. It's not really an upgrade, but you can use it to, like, purchase upgrades? Maybe it's like upgrade juice? I don't know. You collect them to buy cool abilities. Like Speed Up, which lets you speed up. They also have a missile. This makes a shot fire 40 degrees downward. Double, unfortunately, does not double your shots, but it makes it so that you can shoot at a 45 degrees skyward. And laser. It replaces your missiles with a fast, long line attack. It's pretty neat. And then there's Option. I don't know why it's called that, but it gives you a little drone that's invincible, copies all of your attacks, essentially doubling your shots. And, best of all, you can hire 2 of them. And finally, Question Mark. I don't know why they make it a mystery. It's not like getting 6 power-up pieces is particularly hard. I mean, as a shield. Get 6 chunks, press B, and then you can take 5 hits instead of 1. It's pretty cool. So, level 1 gives you some super easy enemies. Kill them and get the power-ups. Then you enter this cave. Now, what you're gonna want to do while playing this game for the first time is get wrecked a bunch. I didn't know about the cheat yet, so getting power-ups and keeping them was hard. But trial and error leads me through the cave, where I meet the first pre-boss boss. What's that, you ask? A Volcano. Whoa, you almost singed me there, Volcano. What are you doing, Volcano? Volcano, stop! Volcano. Okay. So I fight my way back to the Volcano, and this time I have the laser weapon and learn very quickly that it makes the Volcano a complete joke. After it realizes it can't kill me with the lava, it lets me approach the boss, and you know what? All things considered, it's actually a pretty easy boss. So I start the level and I get an option, and look at the little buddy, just cut the game's difficulty in half. So this level has a bunch of turrets. Just avoid their fire, shoot them, and grab their power-ups. The other mechanic is these pink balls. You need to shoot them so you can open up a path for yourself. It's really neat. But when you have 2 option buddies, you can easily tear open a path for yourself. Then I get to the next pre-boss boss. This one has a bunch of these blue little things, and this is probably my favorite part of the game. This is a test of skill that uses the limits of the player, not the game, to fight you. It's fair and it's fun, and for me it was actually pretty easy. It's no more difficult than a dodging section in Undertale, and after killing that cow lady, I have the training I need to dodge these attacks. Then I fight the boss, who is exactly the same as the one from the first level, and he's just as easy. Oh crap. As I was saying, he's just as easy. After the first 2 levels, I feel this game got progressively lazier with its level design. I mean, it starts out just fine. Just grab some power-ups and then you fly past all these Easter Island heads that vomit attacks at you. Blech. It took many attempts to get past this. It's not too hard a level, but it requires full attention to survive, and I didn't give it that all the time. But eventually I did get past it, and I got to the mini-boss, which I actually consider this one unfair. It's a barrage from this guy. He shoots 3 unbreakable discs that block all incoming hits, so it makes it very hard to kill him. If he gets close, you just need to try and fly over him, but he retreats while tracking your movement, which leads to... Also, is it just me, or does this not sound like boss music? It sounds like a bonus stage or something. In fact, here. I think it's Banjo-Kazooie's Invincibility music, here. And then... You hear it? I hear it. Well, whatever. Multiple attempts and I get past him, and I get to fight the same freaking boss. But I used a cheese tactic on this one. You can't hit me, Dumbo! What the heck? Now, the level design on level 4 wasn't really lame, but that's just because it was level 1. Only this time, everything was... Everything is upside-daisy! Yep, it's level 1, but it's upside down. Everything's the exact same, including the volcano. Man, look at me fighting volcanoes. It's just like that one Tom Hanks movie. Sully? But when you have two drone buddies by your side, well, it's really easy. And after that, guess what? I get to fight the same boss! Level 5 is probably the weakest level design I have ever seen in a video game. So you start off and these enemies come at you, you kill them for their power-ups, and then they have this weird claw monster. They take a ton of hits, and they fire so many bullets that the game's frame rate plummets. Somewhere in the world, Cynical Biscuit just let loose one British tear for the consumer. The frame rate actually makes this section really easy because the game chugs at about 1/3 of the regular speed. But when the enemy dies or goes off screen,
everything speeds up again, which got me killed more than once.
But yeah, this is the level design. Just 3 minutes of these guys. And then the mini-boss of the level, which is about 7 more of these guys. The only difference is that the Banjo-Kazooie Invincibility song is playing. And to cap off this uninspired level is the Kingpin himself. It is the same boss from every single level. So the next level starts up, and there's blue everywhere. And, you know, even though this level is very similar to the pink ball level, I just felt that this level is really lazy, like a Snorlax. But they must have heard my cries, because behold, a new boss! The walkthrough said that if you can position a drone above you, and a drone below you, and put yourself in the middle, he can't hurt you. And they were right. And then he died. And we flew into the final level. And it's exactly what you'd expect from the final level of a shoot-'em-up.
Oh, it was terrible, Shrek. There were so many enemies. I think there were more bullets than there was negative space. Shrek. 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 Shrek.
But near the end of the level, the door slammed shut.
No! Get the plane! I can't stop it!
Okay, so I go through the level again, but as soon as the door opens, I fly in, and there she lies. The final boss of this hectic space journey. Bang, 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 bang.
Was the brain supposed to do something? Well, regardless, Gradius is a fun game if you cheat, and since I played Ghosts and Goblins last week, I have no qualms with letting myself have a little bit of fun. Hopefully next week's video will be fun, because we'll be playing Super Mario Bros. 2. Nintendo makes good games, right? I got high hopes on you, Miyamoto! Hopes.